Irving with it. Pass to Thompson. The shot off that time. Achua with some nice D. Now here's Brunson.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now Towns. Tipped away. Here's Davis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You can't let Davis get established positioning inside. If he does, you have to foul him.
And he drops the first. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, A.D. put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Hart from long range. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
They've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Davis. He's got 5. Second chance effort. Towns with a rebound. New York leading by 10. Lays it up and banks it in.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now here's Brunson. He has 7. Goes up on the baseline. .40 seconds left in the first. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3. Davis with a rebound. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Down by 12. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Gafford. Dinwiddie, right side. Outside Davis. The 3 ball. The Knicks pull it in. Free throw line jumper. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's New York, now holding a 12. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets. They are so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
And it's Irving missing.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet. Good night.
Pass to Lively. Outside for Irving. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And a big finish by Robinson.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Washington's shot is good.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. The shot by Payne, no good.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Fires in the triple. Irving's got 5.
Well, we know Kyrie is one of the outstanding shot takers and makers in this league.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. and every team is looking for length on their roster.
Yeah, the reason, BA, is because of the quality and skill of shooting. Guys are coming across half court, and they can shoot the basketball at 35 feet. The reason you need length is there's more area to cover. Increasingly, Brian, it's getting harder and harder to play as an undersized guard in this league.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Brian, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. Outside for Irving. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. New York leading by 13. Outside Brunson. Puts up a three. Here's Robinson. Shoots over Lively. Robinson can't hit. And Doris, you talk about the bounciest big men in the association. Mitchell Robinson's on the short list.
Come on now, this guy is a game changer as a lob threat and rim protector. He's grown up so much in terms of avoiding foul trouble, and he's putting in the work on the offensive end. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time player.
Here's Robinson after the basket by Dallas. Screen by Robinson. Down low. 6 to shoot. And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, boy, 7 foot and athletic. That is spectacular by Mitchell Robinson.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
There's a minute 54 left in the first half of this game. Outside Tucker. Pass to Robinson. 5 to shoot. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Here's Brunson. Lively grabs a miss. Mavericks trail by 13. Outside Irving. The fader. Another one falls for Dallas.
Now, the point guard position, when you have a score-first mentality, as Kyrie Irving does, it puts such pressure on the defense.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 10. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. So both teams changing it up here. 1:05 left in the half. Clock at 6. Pass to Achua. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Checking in for the Knicks, Josh Hart.
Now here's Irving. He's got 9. The 3 is up. And Davis gets double teamed. Four on the clock. Irving for 3. Jalen Brunson grabs a miss. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Lets the 3 fly. The shot comes out.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Irving for 3. That one doesn't drop. Gets it off. And that concludes the first half. New York out in front. They lead by 11. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Doris, it's hard to believe the Knicks title drought has gone on for over 50 years now.
Oh, that fan base is just dying for an opportunity to win the championship. And here's the thing, B.A., what I love about that fan base, through all the years where the Knicks struggled, on any given night, that building is as electric as any in the league.
Brunson rushes in. Davis knocks it loose.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
And the Knicks with the possession here. They lead by 11. Launches a three. And it's Brunson again missing.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Fade away. And it's Irving missing. Knicks leading by 11. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Pass to Brunson. Towns, left side. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now Towns. Just 5 on the clock. Up top, Anunoby. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. And the Knicks lead by 13.
OG Anunoby increasingly dangerous with his jumper. Nice catch and shoot opportunity there.
Back to Irving. Thompson outside. Out left to the wing. Outside for Irving. Shoots over Anunoby. And it's Irving missing. Brunson with it. Irving picks him up. Pass to Hart. 4-3. Sinks it from distance. Hart got 9.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Mavericks trail by 16. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Irving, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now here's Hart. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Wright from the arc. Mavericks with the rebound. Here's Christie. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Christie's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. All right, Doris, Kyrie Irving is a special talent. What's his greatest asset, you think, on the floor?
Oh, B.A., this is a tough question. If you ask NBA players, they'll tell you the guy with the best handle historically is Kyrie Irving. But to me, his best attribute, fearlessness, the ability to deliver when it most matters.
Now here's Irving. 9 points in the game. Davis misses. Knicks leading by 13. Outside Hart. Misses the 3. 1:51 left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Gafford. Outside Davis. Davis just merciless inside.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Pass to Towns. It's off the backboard. Lively grabs a miss. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Dallas shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
One thing you have to love about Spencer Dinwiddie is his confidence. Here's a guy who knows he belongs, and he's proving it with his play night after night.
Now here's Dinwiddie, and he jams it home with authority.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Here's Achua. He's scoreless. Poke loose. And he can't jam it through. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Shot is good by Edwards.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
They're not rolling like they were earlier. The bucket's a little harder to come by.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Here's Dallas now. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Now Dinwiddie. Up top, Lively. Pass to Washington. Again, the miss by Dallas. Left side, Anunoby. Here's Hart. It's tipped. And so it's New York, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Well, it's clear the defensive focus was to shut down Kyrie Irving, because so far it's working. We'll be right back. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. And he drives in. Brunson, so confident at the rim.
Well, this is the very definition of Jalen Brunson's game. His ability to get past defenders and create for himself or his teammates. That is nicely done.
And here is Irving to the middle. Pass to Christie. Now Davis. Irving with it. 6 on the shot clock. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
To the left side wing. And the powerful one-handed slam.
That's where the threat of being a great scorer from Klay Thompson allows a teammate to get wide open.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Gafford with the block. And they're able to recover. Kicks it out to Anunoby. 5 on the clock. Here's Brunson outside. From beyond the arc and then some. Brunson's got 5 points now this quarter. Irving looking around. Fades. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Knicks leading by 9. Towns outside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Graham.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Doris, you look at the shooting of Karl Anthony Towns, a 7-footer. He's as good as it gets.
He is, B.A. He has been verging on the 50, 40, 90 efficiency-type numbers in recent years. He is right there with Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about the sweetest shooting big men of all time.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. Coach knows they're losing the 3 battle. He told the team, we need to limit their outside looks, force them to put it on the floor, and make them beat us off the dribble. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Give yourself a round of applause.
New York leading by 8. Outside Brunson. Towns outside. It's Bridges on the wing. Towns looking for an opening. Pass to Anunoby. Inside. Hart. Yep, that one goes. And the Knicks lead by 10. So it's the Mavericks now. Knocked loose. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. And here's Brunson from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Fades and shoots. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
Well, what do? If you play up on Kyrie, he'll go by. If you back off him, he'll pull up. Pick your poison, doesn't matter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Towns outside. All alone. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Mavericks trail by 10. Irving for 3. Towns with a rebound. New York with the ball to the paint. And now the Knicks on the break. And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Dallas now, time running out. Outside Irving. Back to Thompson. There's the 3. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
This is what you call a dead-eye three-point perimeter shooter. Blake Thompson doing work.
Here's Brunson. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same. And largely a no-show right here.
And it's Irving missing.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
Brunson on the drive. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Davis. Takes it inside. Out to Thompson. Money. And now they trail by just 4.
Klay Thompson loves delivering in tight spots. How easy does he make that big bucket look?
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, good whistle there.
So the first one drops. And that puts him up 5. So he gets them both. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Extending the team's lead. Just solid execution at the line.
For 3. Cash. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Huge bucket from Kyrie. Knows how to deliver.
And they go to the intentional foul. And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he's able to hit the second one. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
Back to Irving. Pass to Thompson. There's the triple. And it's Brunson with the rebound. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. And he's unable to get the second one. Thompson scanning the floor. Here's Davis. Oh, Davis asserts himself at the rim.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Turning here to our analyst, what elements become the primary keys at this point?
An insane scenario. Not enough time for a catch-and-shoot 3, so it has to be an alley-oop that draws the and-one foul. And there's only one option. They need a triple.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
And so the big win by New York in a tight game. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Alex